Thank you. Good morning. As Ryan said, my name is Stephanie Carzola, and I've been asked to share my giving testimony with you all this morning. My personal journey with giving and stewardship starts way back when I was in middle school here at Trinity, and Miriam Morey, who many of you may know, taught a class on tithing during VBS. We had special lessons for our age group. And that really left an impression on me, and that was where I first learned about the importance of giving 10% of what we make back to the Lord. And I tithed 10% for a time, but somewhere along the way, after Jason and I got married, we made multiple bad financial decisions and purchases, and we never adjusted our budget from when I reduced my hours from full-time to part-time after we had our two girls. And before I knew it, we could barely pay the minimums on multiple credit cards, and there was certainly never any left over for tithing. And tithing was always an afterthought, and it was a really stressful time. We ended up going through a debt reduction company, which I would not recommend, as we ended up getting sued 3 times by credit card companies, and our credit score was wrecked. And there was a lot of tears, and I felt a lot of shame. We eventually paid off those credit cards after 5 years, and Jason and I knew that I had to go back to work full-time around 2014, and from day one, we started giving and tithing 10% of our net, never missing a payday. And we noticed God's provision in our lives. Then, after hearing a sermon series on stewardship about 6 years ago or so by Pastor Nathan and Pastor Ryan, Jason and I felt challenged to increase our giving to 10% of our gross. And we also decided to update our wills and join the Legacy Gift Circle. The Legacy Gift Circle is a program offered here at Trinity where we can make the decision now to tithe to the church in our wills. We wanted to make sure that we could continue to give God what is His, even as a final offering. Jason and I have personally seen the Lord provide for us in ways that we would have never imagined since making the decision to put God first in our finances. There was a period of time 2 years ago when Jason was out of work, and we had to put our trust fully in God to guide us through that period of time, and He provided. And now, with a second college tuition bill looming for our family next fall, we're still trusting for wisdom and guidance, and you know that we'll keep on tithing. We pay the tithe first each payday now. Now, are we perfect? No. Do I wish we had made different decisions financially throughout life? Absolutely. But we do have a passion now to give to the Lord what is His. I think that money and tithing is often a taboo topic in church, but I hope this will give you pause to reflect on your heart's desire and whether God is calling you to take the next step, whatever that may mean for you. If you don't give at all, trust God to start. If you don't give consistently, make it a habit. And if you already give consistently, but you don't give 10% of your income back to the Lord, start to do that and give God what is His as a sacrifice of praise. Let me close with this verse, 2 Corinthians 9:7. Each one must give as he has decided in his heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. Thank you.